Buenas, gente. Vamos a echar un primer vistazo al Banisher, Boss of New Dawn, o algo así, como se diga en inglés. No sabéis que no tengo ni, vamos, ni pajolera idea. Primer capítulo, hemos tocado aquí un poquito las opciones, que no hemos tenido que tocar nada, la verdad. Y vamos a ver de qué va esta historia. No está doblado, ¿eh? Está traducido, pero no está doblado. Así que vamos a ver qué nos depara esto. Dificultad, normal. Primera toma de contacto, ya sabéis, gente, ¿eh? Va a ser el primer capítulo. Si está bien, iremos toda la serie.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atel, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. It's cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
Bueno, no se ve mal, gente. De momento, claro.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Vale, tutorial de cámara y demás familia.
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
Lo tenemos en modo rendimiento, gente. Y no se ve nada mal, Venga, que empieza el luteo.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Looks steady enough.
Me cago en la mar, empezamos bien. Ahí te has quedado.
Ugh. Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Over-eager apprentices.
El aprendiz está demasiado motivado. Vale, ¿ahora qué pasa?
I can break my way through here.
Se ve para destruir elementos rompidos. Yo no veo ningún elemento rompible. No empecemos ya a atascarnos, me casi de la mar que acabamos de llegar. Bueno, hemos roto algo, oye. No hemos hecho nada, pero hemos roto algo. A ver, el radar no nos dice nada. Usa RB para... Perdón. Oye. No puede ser que estemos ya atascados, acabamos de llegar, hombre. Vale. Bueno, ya sabéis, gente, esto es la primera toma de contacto, hay que aprenderlo todo y averiguarlo todo. Ya verás el rodeo que nos hacen dar. Bueno, el salto es un poco ortopédico, ¿eh? Uy, aquí hay perrete. ¿Qué es esto? Un espíritu.
Pest.
Bueno, el combate es fluido.
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same.
Polvo
I managed.
espectral.
Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Qué pena que no esté doblado, gente. Pero bueno, es lo que tenemos. Bueno, pues 7. Bueno, vamos cogiendo cositas hoy. Ya averiguaremos para qué son.
More wanderers.
Behind you!
Ahí está. Anda, que vamos a ir a ayudarle, ¿sabes?
As easy as falling off a
Han
box.
comido, dice el aprendiz. Muy bien, campeón.
Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Epa.
Too slow.
Atacar con armas llena el medidor de destierro. Cuando el medidor de destierro esté lleno, pulsa A para desterrar a tu objetivo.
Time to
Vale.
leave for good.
A ver. Lo desterramos. Vale. Cogemos polvo espectral de este, a ver. Tal vez estas palabras se pierdan en el tiempo, pero debo escribirlas. La fecha, no lo sé. Sé que es el mes de junio del año 1695. Pensé que estaríamos más seguros en Providence. Pensé que por fin volveríamos a ver a los niños, que los dorados campos de trigo resonarán con sus risas. Ahora su madre yace muerta. Pronto yo me reuniré con ella. Algo insidioso recorre los caminos. Espíritus terribles nos llevaron. New Eden está maldito. A ti que lees esto ahora te digo, corre. Bueno, no nos da muchas esperanzas, pero bueno.
These people left New Eden town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Bueno, estamos cogiendo materiales. Hemos cogido cuero, a ver. Hemos venido por esa, nos vamos por esta. Anda, nos han dado, ¿eh? Pues te destierro.
Reach you in my sleep.
Oye, que nos ha quitado media vida, ¿eh?
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always.
Se da cuenta de que mientras leemos no miramos el juego, gráficos y... Una pena, ¿eh? New Eden Town. Vale.
A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
No hay ni un alma en el pueblo. O no madruga nadie o no sé.
It'd be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
Vale, la brújula nos indica... Vamos a la taberna, ¿eh, gente? Aquí que nos dice. Posada, muelles y cementerio. La posada supongamos que es la taberna, yo que sé.
This must be the inn.
A ver, la posada grande, ¿eh? Cositas para coger, va.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is called, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is thick-skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we're as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you in your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
Could your physicians not save him?
Would that we had a physician left, but it would have made no difference. Charles was dead when we found him, and we do not know how or why. One or two among our company have knowledge of the physic. Purples, they said, rupture, strangery, or sadness. Guesses, all. As a man of science in New Eden, I stand alone. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Vale, tenemos preguntas diferentes. Acerca de la maldición, esta tiene aquí un simbolito raro. Y luego, ¿por qué está tan vacío el pueblo? Y estudias demonología, esta no nos interesa. A ver, ¿por qué está tan vacío el pueblo?
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Vale.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
Venga, la pregunta clave acerca de la maldición.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now, and I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death, and death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The Abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles.
Vale. Pues ya está. Esto de estudios de monología no nos interesa.
Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Bueno. Reúnete con Esther Davenport en su casa. Venga, vamos para allá. Vale, la brújula nos va mostrando la ubicación.
Those
Vale.
accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
No. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Cositas para nosotros. Pongo yesca. Vale.
Antea, Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well-read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain, too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Vale.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse, it was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Venga, la pregunta clave. ¿Hay algo que debamos saber?
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
Bueno, tenemos aquí el espíritu de
Take a look around, if that's all right.
Charles. Vale.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find a way.
Vale, pista obtenida, retrato. Vale. Vamos a buscar pistas, gente. Seleccionar. Una partitura, bueno, no nos dice nada la partitura, vale.
Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Vale, carta de Elinor Combs. Mi querido Charles. Cuánto me ha alegrado leer tus palabras. Siempre es un placer tener noticias tuyas y saber que tú y tu querida Esther estáis bien. He puesto en contacto con nuestros hermanos de Londres, pero desgraciadamente no hemos podido encontrar nada en nuestros archivos que coincida con la descripción de los sucesos que habéis vivido en New Eden. Sea como sea, la peste y los inviernos interminables son fenómenos quizá demasiado amplios para que podamos señalar la causa exacta. No puedo darte una respuesta mejor, sea brujería, la presencia de un ícor o algo totalmente distinto. No podemos saberlo. Todo lo que puedo hacer es invitarte a continuar tus investigaciones y tomar nota de todas tus observaciones. Nuestra hermandad de la Estola de San Pablo tiene tan poca presencia en el Nuevo Mundo que cualquier nueva información será muy valiosa. Cuídate mucho, amigo mío. Atentamente, Eleonor. Vale, no nos dice nada la carta, pero
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If
nos
only
marca
we had known what
arriba
would
la
befall us.
flecha, ¿eh?
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
Vale, nada.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
A ver aquí, un libro, venga. Todo sobre teología de la colección personal de Carl. Por Micarius. Por Joan Nide. No es nada aquí. Vale, nada, este libro nada. No nos dice nada. Cosas. Nota de Charles. Nadie a este lado del mar y pocos al otro lado saben que vine a New Eden como ministro para proseguir la investigación del nuevo mundo en nombre de la hermandad de la estola de San Pablo. ¿Y qué extrañeza he encontrado? Hay fantasmas aquí. Sí, viejos e innumerables, pero son silenciosos. Nunca diré la palabra en voz alta, pero sospecho que hay brujas. Si encuentro una, me gustaría mucho preguntarle por su historia. Era curioso el hombre, ¿eh? Vale. Libro de ocultismo de la colección personal de Charles. Todd Fury Totem. Por Baltasar Asprenhofer. Aquí hay una pista buena. Versículos de la Biblia garabateados. Job 7, 13, 15. 13. Cuando digo, me consolará mi techo, mi cama atenuará mis quejas. 14. Entonces me asustas con sueños y me aterras con visiones. 15. Si mi alma tuvo por mejor la estrangulación, quiso la muerte más que mis huesos. Ella vive en mis sueños. Esto es una pista, lo
Charles's
veas.
notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Y se ha caído algo. ¿Qué tienen en común todos estos sueños? ¿Son la promesa de una catástrofe o la llegada de una pesadilla? ¿Visiones? ¿Presagios? ¿Hay alguien detrás de todo esto? ¿Quién es el verdadero objetivo y qué ha provocado este estallido de ira? Necesito saber cómo se nos mete en la cabeza. El sueño ya no ofrece descanso y esto no puede seguir así. No veas.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Vale, pista obtenida y nos marca retrato ahí. Vale. Se puede ampliar esto aquí, ¿eh? Si no mirábamos los países diferentes. Pero no se puede. Mapamundi está anticuado. A ver, otra nota.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Vale, hay que investigar el dormitorio, venga. Bueno, hay otra crucifijo
Faith
ahora, a ver.
always was his beacon in the darkness.
Something must have really triggered him if he lost his edge.
El dormitorio. ¿De dónde vienen las pesadillas? Abrir detalles. Bueno, gente, no lo voy a leer todo porque si no, vamos, os podéis aburrir aquí. Bueno, venga, vamos a leer. Recuerdo las enseñanzas de mis maestros, que Dios bendiga sus almas. Encontrado desconocido que amenaza. Cuando el conocimiento común no basta para comprender una situación, el hombre sagaz y piadoso recurrirá sabiamente a las raíces mismas de su arte, palabras, a su significado y al poder oculto en cada una de ellas. La palabra pesadilla proviene del diminutivo de la palabra pesada. Tiene que ver con la opresión en el pecho que se sienta a sufrir un trastorno del sueño. Una pesadilla no es un demonio enclenque que se cuela en los dormitorios para asfixiar a los soñadores. sino uno de los espíritus más raros y poderosos que se definen por tener un único propósito: extender su ira insidiosa e implacable sobre cualquier alma viva a la que alcance. Según investigaciones, ningún ocultista ha logrado jamás desterrar una pesadilla. ¿Pero por qué? ¿Podría una pesadilla ser más que un fantasma? Me temo que sí. Recuerdo un inquietante poema que leí en Londres en mis años de juventud, sobre las aterradoras habilidades de tal entidad, supuestamente capaz de penetrar en los sueños de sus objetivos, fluir en sus pensamientos y percepción y hacerles soportar su peor miedo, capaz incluso de doblar la distancia o alterar el tiempo, creando una pesadilla tentadora y personalizada de la que sus víctimas no pueden escapar. Un concepto petrificante. Ruego a Dios con todo mi corazón y mi alma que esto no sea lo que ha levantado sobre nosotros. ¿Cómo escaparíamos entonces de la desesperación, la muerte y la perdición? Necesito más información, pero ¿dónde encontrarla? Charles Davenport. Vale. Aquí tenemos la nota. Mira, el inventario. Todo, recursos, objetos de misión, coleccionables. Estas son las cartas de antes, ¿no? Una carta de Charles. Invitación de Charles. Me imagino que esta es la carta que nos llegó cuando estábamos en Londres. Espero que esta carta os encuentre a ambos libres de otro trabajo, ya que en New Eden estamos desesperados por vuestra ayuda. La ciudad ha caído presa de una maldición furtiva y maliciosa. Estoy convencido de que se trata de un fantasma, pero a pesar de que la comida se pudre, la enfermedad prevalece y nuestra cordura se tambalea, no puedo encontrarlo. Te insto a que vengas a vernos a Esther y a mí en New Eden tan pronto como puedas. No sé cuánto tiempo más podré aguantar. Atentamente, el reverendo Charles Davenport. Vale, pues venga, seguimos buscando pistas.
Got
A
enough
ver.
books, Charles. See, the piano's not the only thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
Broche de plata que llevaba habitualmente Charles Davenport, grabando con una característica espada de 3 empuñaduras. Pero no es nuestra pista.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Lo hago yo, dejar volar la mente muchas veces. Venga, tenemos otra pista, otra carta, vamos a ver. Carta sin enviar a la hermana de Esther. Mi queridísima hermana, Charles ha muerto. No puedo distinguir la derecha de la izquierda. No puedo decir qué día es, o cuánto tiempo hace que mi Charles partió. Mi mundo se ha venido abajo. Nada sucedió como se suponía. No pude asistir al entierro. Qué vergüenza. Cómo he fallado a mi querido esposo. No tuve fuerzas para salir de casa y caminar hasta el lugar donde murió Charles, para verle enterrado. Señor, ten piedad de nosotros y a nuestros amigos hasta nosotros antes de que sea demasiado tarde. New Eden no durará mucho más sin mi querido esposo para protegerlo. No me quedan palabras, pero pensé que tú, que tanto le querías, deberías saber de su fallecimiento. Todo mi amor, Esther.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Vale, pues ahora tenemos que ir al cementerio, gente. A ver, ¿qué más tenemos? ¿Más cartas? No, hombre. Nota de la doctora. 3 gotas de aceite de lavanda en infusión de manzanilla antes de dormir. Timafalia para frotar entre las palmas de las manos y detrás de las orejas 3 veces al día. Si persiste la inquietud, utilizar melisa. Bueno, vale. Otra carta, venga. He aquí, herencia del Señor. Herencia del Señor son los hijos. Cosa de estima del fruto del vientre. Salmo 1. No veas con la Biblia. Bueno, tenemos que ir al cementerio, gente. A ver, ¿qué haces ahí, Paco? Vamos. Ya te estás ahí roneando. Vale, aquí ya estuvimos. Vamos al cementerio a ver qué le pasa a Charles.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Bueno, investiga el cementerio.
Are you leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery. This is Charles's. Esther, you know we can help you sort through things around the house.
I don't know that I'm ready for that. But I'll
Claro.
keep it in mind.
Claro, dejarla, pobrecilla, que le pase el duelo. Vale.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
¿Pero por qué se separan?
Aye. You too.
Yo no me separaba, gente, de hombre. Vale, abrimos el mapa, que le daba antes sin querer. Tenemos que ir aquí, ¿no? Desembarco. Objetivo de la crónica. Investiga el cementerio. Vale. Tenemos zoom. ¿Por dónde hay que ir ahí? Tienda de Sinclair Paris. Destacar. ¿No podemos destacar? No. A ver si destacamos esto que pasa, ¿vale? Bueno, podemos... Bueno, no sé si podremos ir por ahí. Parece que está cortado aquí el camino. Vamos a ver. Bueno, la tienda está aquí al lado. Cementerio. Fuera de mi camino, dice, qué mal educado. Me caches de la mano, anda, que venimos a ayudar y... No sé si esto es la tienda, pero... Nos lo llevamos, 17 monedas, ni tan mal. ¿Sabe qué nos dice este sinvergüenza?
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Vaya, qué desconfiado.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
A ver si tiene pesadillas.
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
Anda. A ver, acerca de la maldición.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death, weather, too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
A ver si se va a ir del
You're
pueblo.
leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rode ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim.
Jeje. A ver qué vende
Care
aquí.
to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
Vale, vende cuero y piel de animal, hilo de lino y hilo de lana. Le podemos vender, no vendemos nada. Vale, también tiene... A ver. Bueno, no tiene mucha cosa. Claro, tiene las maletas preparadas para irse. Venga, pues nos vamos. Vamos al cementerio.
Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
Venga, al cementerio. Si llegamos por aquí o no llegamos por aquí. Aquí marca cementerio. Bueno, y algo nos guía, ¿eh? Este espíritu. Fuego fatuo. Tan cerca del pueblo. A ver, carta. El cementerio está cerrado por orden del gobernador. Nosotros el gobernador nos da igual, nosotros lo abrimos. Pasamos. Que somos desterradores. Vale, tenemos esquiva. Ah, vale, tenemos para bloquear también. Madre mía, qué difícil se va a poner esto, gente. Epa, nos ha dado con algo, ¿eh? Venga, levántate, chiquilla.
No one is safe here.
Ay, tomo la poción sin querer.
Died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
A ver, una flor. Pero este no sería, a ver. ¿Dónde está el fuego fatuo ese? Me marca puntitos por todo. A ver, ¿esto qué es? ¿Una seta? ¿Qué es esto? Hongo yesca. Epa. Encuentra el lugar donde murió Carles. Como desterrador puedes sentir lugares u objetos que han sido marcados por fantasmas. Cuando estás cerca de los elementos, tus anillos de destierro se activarán y se iluminarán con un aura naranja. Camina por la zona para encontrar la fuente. No veas, pues... Tiene mucho rango el anillo, ¿eh? Pirita. Muchos acertijos va a haber aquí para mí, me parece. Encuentra la marca espectral cercana. Encuentra el lugar donde... Vale, hay una marca por aquí espectral.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers. Many dead in more recent years.
Vale, aquí se ha apagado el anillo, ¿eh? Fijaros cómo se ve aquí la costa. Ah, mira la tumba de Charles.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
Charles sabe. A ver si se enciende el anillo otra vez y descubrimos la marca espectral cercana. Aquí está. O sea que muy lejos no puede andar esto. Aquí se nos apaga el anillo otra vez. Vale. El fuego fatuo está aquí. Una pista.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Venga, hacemos un ritual, marca con la A. Vale. Pues no. Los recuerdos de los muertos permanecen aquí. Para revelarlos debes reunir los recursos necesarios. Pirita y velas de la orilla. O sea, necesitamos otro de pirita y velas de la orilla.
Pyrite will do the trick for the ritual.
Vale, ahí hay más pirita. Ya tendríamos la pirita para hacer una de las cosas. Nos faltan las velas de la orilla, ¿ves? Pirita. ¡Epa! Ver los malos. Me reviento. No, hombre, ya he gastado 2 pociones con la X. Me cachis en la mar. Vale, hemos recogido un montón de pirita, pero nos faltan las velas estas de la orilla. O no sé si es una flor o no sé qué será. ¿Ves? Sí, es una flor. Velas de la orilla.
Everyone buried here died in 1677. A previous epidemic? There should be seashore candle near the water.
Cerca del agua, vale. Aquí tenemos, va. Y aquí más. Está esto para quedarse aquí dormido. Mira, todo blanco, ¿eh? Ojo, chiquillo. Las pelotas no sé qué será.
You do not belong here.
Para el combate está de momento guay, ¿eh? Se maneja muy bien. Alguna animación es demasiado rápida quizás. Pero bueno. Vamos a ver cómo evoluciona la historia. Vamos a hacer el ritual, que yo creo que ya tenemos las cosas. Vale. Los desterradores pueden realizar rituales. La naturaleza del lugar determina qué ritual se realizará. Realizar un ritual consume recursos, incluso si eliges el ritual incorrecto. Me cago en la mar. Para revelar los recuerdos necesitará realizar un ritual de media escucha. Media escucha. Para revelar los recuerdos es necesario realizar un ritual de escucha. Vale, ¿ahora qué? ¿Cómo hacemos aquí? Ah, vale, un ritual primero, un ritual de escucha. Este ritual ayuda a sintonizar con un recuerdo desvanecido, pero persistente, provocado por un fantasma persistente pronunciando unas palabras convenientes y tallando o dibujando la constelación de Leo. Venga, ejecutar. ¿Ahora qué?
In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Anda. Lo ha reventado.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it?
Biblia de Charles. La Biblia de Charles se encontraba medio enterrada en el lodo del cementerio. Está abierta en Job 7, 13, 15. 13. Cuando digo, me consolará mi techo, mi cama atenuará mis quejas. Vale, esto es lo que hemos leído antes en la casa. Estoy vinculado con la esencia del fantasma de Charles. Resolución. El enlace entre el fantasma y el mundo se romperá para siempre. ¿Vale?
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
Vale. La tumba que no nos dice nada. Vale. Vuelve a la tumba de Charles. Venga. La hemos encontrado sin querer, a ver si ahora no la vamos a encontrar. Venga, realizamos otro ritual. A ver. La Biblia de Charles es húmeda por la niebla y cubierta de barro. Manifestación forzada. Forzar a un fantasma espectro a aparecer. Generalmente es necesario usar o conocer el vínculo que enlaza a un fantasma con lo encarnado. Un ritual como este puede canalizarse pronunciando palabras convincentes o tallando o dibujando la constelación de Tauro. Pero no nos dice qué ritual tenemos que hacer, ¿no? ¿O sí? Haz que el fantasma se manifieste, vale. Pues vamos a manifestar a Charles.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you.
A Tipa no tiene miedo, ¿eh? Yo estaría cagado.
Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea, here, at last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend, I made a mistake, and it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising, despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Vamos a sacarle información al fantasma.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre. And just as relentless.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
A ver, ¿cómo te mato la pesadilla?
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
What did it look like?
I don't know. When it manifested, it appeared as Esther. My dear Esther. I did not see its true face, but I heard a woman. Not Esther, someone else. She was laughing. I felt her gaze.
My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your soul.
Wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord, please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our toy. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, she gave him the care he needed.
Bueno, muy bonita la historia, ¿no? Bueno, muy bonita no, pero muy sentimental, muy...
Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest.
Venga, la acompañamos a casa, pobrecita. Seguimos en el prólogo, pero bueno, este trocito, oye, la verdad que ha estado bien. aprendiendo a jugar, vamos. Ya llevamos una hora y algo y seguimos aprendiendo a jugar.
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
Vale, ahora reúnete con Red en la escuela. Que había ido el hombre a preparar la cama. Le decimos algo, no le decimos nada porque nos va a mandar a... Vamos, al pueblo de al lado nos va a mandar. ¿Dónde está la escuela? ¿Nos han dejado fuera del pueblo o qué pasa? A ver, que Red iba a preparar la cama, ha dicho. A ver si lo ha hecho bien, si no, bronca. Fuera de la ciudad de New Dem, lugar descubierto. Reúnete con Red. Mira, la cama preparado. Quiero alfombra del suelo y venga.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
were you really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A sin puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't.
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red McWraith, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
Thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Poor Esther.
Anda, ya los han dejado tirados.
Antea, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Vale, pues oye, ha estado bien la intro, gente, ¿eh? Me gusta. Vamos a ir subiendo vídeos capítulo a capítulo. Muerte de los muertos, misión empezada. Muerte a los muertos. Me gusta, ¿eh? Me gusta. De momento me gusta lo que he visto. Vamos a... No se puede guardar partida, ¿por qué? No puedes guardar en este contexto. Vamos a cargar partida. ¿Qué nos dice? Creo que esto tendrá... Vale, sí. 21. Está guardado solo, ¿no? Vale, pues lo dicho. Dejamos aquí el capítulo 1 y ya sabéis, vamos haciendo capítulos. A ver cómo evoluciona la historia y si es bueno, si es malo, si nos gusta, si no nos gusta. Vamos. Bueno o malo no somos quienes nosotros para juzgarlo, pero a ver si nos gusta o no nos gusta. Vamos descubriéndolo entre todos, gente. Venga, nos vemos en el capítulo 2 cuando nos toque. Chao, chao, chao.